Imagine this, you're deep in the Amazon jungle, miles away from civilization. Suddenly you realize you're completely alone. How do you survive? Well, don't worry. We've got 25 insanely cool gadgets that can help you find food, stay safe, and even call for rescue. Stick around, because number 1 might just save your life. Solar-powered flashlight. Imagine this. The sun sets, and the jungle transforms into a pitch-black mystery. Strange noises surround you. Was that a jaguar or just the wind? You reach for your flashlight, but dead batteries. That's why you need a solar-powered flashlight. It charges during the day and provides hours of bright light at night. Some even have built-in emergency signals in case you're lost. In the Amazon, where darkness means danger, this gadget can be a real lifesaver. Emergency whistle. Picture yourself lost in the endless green, the thick jungle swallowing all sound. No phone signal, no roads, just you and the wilderness. How would you call for help? Enter the emergency whistle. Small, lightweight, but incredibly loud. Some can be heard over 3 miles away, cutting through the dense jungle noise. Whether you're lost or need to scare away animals, this tiny tool can make a huge difference between staying missing and being found. Waterproof fire starter. Rain, humidity, wet wood. Starting a fire in the Amazon is like trying to light a candle in a hurricane. But with a waterproof fire starter, you don't need dry matches or lighter fluid. Just scrape the rod and sparks fly, igniting even damp tinder. Fire is survival. It means warmth, cooked food, and a signal for rescue. In a jungle where rain can last for days, this small device can mean the difference between survival and suffering. Snakebite kit. You're trekking through thick undergrowth when, ouch, a sudden sharp pain on your ankle. You look down and see bite marks. Venomous snakes. Panic sets in. But wait, you have a snakebite kit. This gadget helps slow the venom's spread, buying you precious time until you reach medical help. It's not a cure, but in the Amazon, where snakes like the fer-de-lance and bushmaster lurk in the shadows, it can keep you alive long enough to escape. GPS survival. Watch. The jungle is one big green maze. Trails disappear, compasses fail, and getting lost is dangerously easy. But with a GPS survival watch, you always know your exact location. These smart watches track your route, monitor your heartbeat, and even alert you to weather changes. Some models have built-in emergency beacons, sending your coordinates to rescuers with the push of a button. In the Amazon, where landmarks all look the same, this gadget is like a modern-day lifesaver. Ultralight hammock with mosquito net. You're exhausted from hiking all day. The jungle floor is wet, full of insects, and home to slithering creatures. Definitely not a good place to sleep. That's where a lightweight hammock with a built-in mosquito net comes in. It keeps you off the ground, protected from venomous spiders, ants, and snakes, while the net shields you from the swarm of mosquitoes waiting to feast. It's compact, easy to set up, and the difference between a restful night and a night of misery. Portable water filter. Thirsty? You spot a stream, but it's teeming with bacteria and parasites. Drinking untreated water in the Amazon is a recipe for disaster. Enter the portable water filter, a simple yet powerful gadget that lets you safely drink from rivers, lakes, or even muddy puddles. Some filters remove 99.9% of harmful bacteria instantly. Without clean water, survival is impossible. And this tiny tool ensures you stay hydrated without risking deadly infections. All-weather survival blanket. It's night. The temperature drops unexpectedly and cold mist rolls in. You're shivering, unprepared. A regular blanket won't do much in damp conditions, but an all-weather survival blanket will. Designed to trap body heat, it reflects warmth back to you, keeping hypothermia at bay. It's lightweight, waterproof, and even doubles as a shelter. A tiny piece of gear that could make a huge impact on your survival. Jungle machete. The Amazon is thick with vines, branches, and overgrown paths. A regular knife won't cut it, literally. A jungle machete can chop through thick vegetation, clear trails, and even help build shelter. Need to crack open a coconut for food? Done. Need to defend yourself from wild animals? It's ready. In the Amazon, where survival depends on adaptability, a sturdy machete is your best friend. Solar-powered power bank. You've been trekking for hours, and your GPS device, flashlight, and emergency radio are all running low on battery. But there's no power outlet in the jungle, just endless green. That's when you pull out your solar-powered power bank. With just a few hours of sunlight, this gadget can charge your phone, flashlight, and even your survival watch. Some models even come with built-in LED lights and SOS signals. In a place where electricity doesn't exist, this can keep your essential devices alive. Paracord bracelet with survival tools. It looks like a simple bracelet, but it's actually a life-saving survival kit on your wrist. Made from super strong paracord, it unravels into several feet of rope, perfect for building a shelter, setting traps, or securing gear. But that's not all. These bracelets often include a mini fire starter, whistle, and even a tiny blade. It's lightweight, stylish, and packed with survival essentials that could make or break your jungle adventure. Silent bug zapper. The Amazon isn't just home to big animals. Its biggest danger? Mosquitoes. These tiny vampires carry diseases and swarm in the thousands. Swatting them won't help. That's why a silent bug zapper is a must. It attracts insects with special UV light, then zaps them silently. No loud buzzing, no disturbing wildlife. Hang it near your hammock and you'll wake up without itchy bites. It's an effortless way to protect yourself from malaria and other deadly diseases. Hand crank radio. Imagine a storm rolling in. The wind picks up, the trees shake, and suddenly you hear thunder. But how bad is it? Will it flood? Is it moving toward you? With a hand crank radio, you don't have to guess. Just turn the handle and you can listen to emergency broadcasts and weather updates. Some models also charge your phone and flashlight with the same crank. No electricity, no problem. This gadget keeps you connected to the outside world. Heat reflecting cooking pot. After a long day of hiking, you're starving. But cooking takes too long and firewood is scarce. That's when you grab your heat reflecting cooking pot. It absorbs and spreads heat evenly, so food cooks faster with less fuel. Boiling water, done in minutes. Soup, ready in no time. It's lightweight, durable, and perfect for the unpredictable jungle. In a place where energy is precious, this gadget helps you eat well without wasting time or resources. Bear Grylls. Survival knife. The Amazon is unpredictable. You never know when you'll need a sharp, tough, and reliable knife. Enter the Bear Grylls survival knife, designed by the legendary survivalist himself. It has a razor-sharp blade for cutting, a serrated edge for sawing wood, and even a built-in fire starter. Whether you're building shelter, preparing food, or defending yourself, this knife is a must-have. A jungle is no place for a dull blade. This one's built to withstand the wildest conditions. Waterproof notebook and pen. Ever tried writing in the rain? The pages soak, the ink smears, and your notes disappear. But not with a waterproof notebook and pen. Whether you're tracking your route, recording survival tips, or making field notes, this notebook won't get ruined by water, sweat, or mud. Even if it's fully submerged in a river, your writing stays intact. In the Amazon, where every detail matters, having a way to document your journey is more valuable than you think. Ultralight backpacking. Stove. Building a fire in the jungle can be tricky. Wet wood, heavy rain, and limited time make it frustrating. But with an ultralight backpacking stove, you don't need a big fire. This compact device uses small fuel pods to create instant heat, so you can cook meals quickly without struggling with damp firewood. Some models even fold into pocket-sized gear. When you're surviving in the wild, every second and every calorie count. This stove makes both more efficient. Thermal imaging monocular? It's dark and you hear something moving in the bushes. Is it a monkey, a jaguar, a lost traveler? You'll never know unless you have a thermal imaging monocular. This device detects heat signatures even in complete darkness, allowing you to see hidden animals, find lost people, or spot dangers before they spot you. It's like having night vision for the jungle. In a place where the unknown lurks in the shadows, this gadget gives you the ultimate advantage: animal repellent. Ultrasonic device. The Amazon has some dangerous creatures: jaguars, venomous snakes, aggressive wild boars. But what if you could keep them away without harming them? This ultrasonic device emits high-frequency sounds that scare off predators without making a noise humans can hear. Simply clip it to your belt or tent, and it creates a safety zone around you. In a place where you're not at the top of the food chain, this tiny gadget helps you stay out of harm's way. Collapsible fishing rod. Food can be scarce in the jungle, but rivers are full of fish. This collapsible fishing rod is small enough to fit in your backpack, yet strong enough to catch your next meal. Just unfold, attach a line, and you're ready to fish. Some even come with built-in bait compartments and automatic reel systems. When you're in survival mode, being able to catch your own food can be the difference between thriving and starving. Self-healing. Tents rip. That's just a fact. But what if your tent could repair itself? This self-healing tent is made of special fabric that bonds back together when torn. Whether a sharp branch, a wild animal, or a sudden storm damages your shelter, just rub the material and the hole disappears. In the Amazon, where the environment is harsh and unpredictable, having a tent that fixes itself means one less thing to worry about. Signal mirror. Lost, no radio, no signal. A signal mirror might be your best bet. In an open clearing, you can reflect sunlight to alert rescuers from miles away. It's one of the simplest but most effective survival tools ever invented. Even planes flying overhead can spot its bright flashes. It's lightweight, unbreakable, and could be the key to your rescue if all else fails. Portable solar shower. After days of trekking, you're covered in sweat, mud, and bug bites. There's no clean water source nearby, but that's no problem with a portable solar shower. Just fill it with water, let the sun heat it, and enjoy a warm, refreshing shower anywhere. Some models even have temperature gauges and adjustable nozzles for a real shower experience. When hygiene is key to survival, this gadget ensures you stay clean and refreshed. Compact first aid kit. A small cut in the jungle can turn into a deadly infection fast. That's why a compact first aid kit is non-negotiable. With bandages, disinfectants, antibiotics, and painkillers, this little pouch can prevent infections, stop bleeding, and treat bites. In the wild, where even a simple wound can become life-threatening, being prepared is everything. Emergency satellite messenger. No signal, no roads, no way to call for help, unless you have a satellite messenger. This device sends an SOS message from anywhere on Earth. With just one button press, rescuers can find you, even in the deepest jungle. If all else fails, this gadget could be the reason you make it back home safely. Which one would you bring on an Amazon adventure? Let us know in the comments. And if you love survival gear, smash that like button and subscribe for more epic survival tips. Stay safe, adventurers.